Hi guys, hello, Mary, meet everybody's MicheleMarieDalene, and I'm just checking to make sure everything's recording. Yep. Today, we have a couple of things to talk about, and some of you guys wondered when are we going to talk about something other than nothing. Well, we have a topic today. Ooh, it's got water in it, so I was checking for leaks, and right now it's not leaking. This is a Wonder Washer bucket. Okay, and it was used to leak like a fucking sieve. I'm gonna tell you how I fixed, or at least kept the water from leaking, because I had to work on the motor drive too. Okay, if I don't want to dump the water out right now because I'm still testing this. But what it is, I'm just gonna draw you a picture of the thing. It's got a sleeve bearing that goes from the top of the agitator through with a about a 3/16 inch drive screw drive mechanism at the end. And what's happening is originally they had like a grease, like a bearing grease, and the bearing grease, of course, long ago wore out. Those was gone. There used to be a rubber gasket also inside that was designed to keep the thing squashed flat. So not having a bearing grease or the other part, I took a piece of wire like the wire I'm twisting here. This is the wire I used. And after I put some 5W20 motor oil on it, since I didn't have any bearing grease, and I worked on that. I got that thing sealed up, and it's working. The motor drive had a whole nother problem that was exacerbated by the leaking and by the bearing issue on this drive. Now this isn't perfect, but yeah, it's better than it was. Anyway, it's still kind of flawed, and it still leaks now and then. I'm noticing, watching it drip a little bit as I'm doing the equivalent of agitating it with my fingers. Okay, and it's ideally I should be using a rubber O-ring. I didn't have one, so right now I need to be able to get laundry done here. Because this washing machine, we're going to replace this. We're going to get a new one from the same manufacturer. And what happened is we didn't have a choice because Dory's cat had an emergency vet visit, and because of that reason, everything, all the original plans, just like Wile E. Coyote, even the best laid plans go foul, and they certainly did, and so we couldn't do anything about it. So we're trying to fix this thing and get it working as best we can, and I think for the time being, I think we're going to do it pretty good. It's not perfect. I used to fix the motor drive where the original sintered bearing had one pad. I picked up some Dovecon Home 2-ton epoxy. Now, this is the clear stuff. You have your hardener and you have your resin. And this is a two-part. I know that they make the kind with the plunger thingy, the syringe, but I didn't want to use that because you only can use it like a few times before the syringe is totally, absolutely shot. You can't do anything more with it. It's also freaking messy to work with it. So, I mean, in one sense it would have been great, in another sense it would not have been great. So I chose to use the BlackBerry for YouTube videos. I'll get to that first after I talk about the weather forecast, because that's obviously my main focus. So let me get to the weather. Okay, so right now it is 28 degrees Celsius. It is mostly cloudy. Temperature feels like it's 29 degrees Celsius. Wind southwest at 16 kilometers per hour. Humidity is at 47%. UV indices are low. Dew point is 16 degrees Celsius. Sunrise this morning was at 6:07 a.m. Sunset tonight will be at 7:43 p.m. If we go for the next few days, so starting here with the today will be a low of 19 degrees Celsius. Tuesday will be high of 30 degrees, 18 degrees Celsius, with a 20% chance of precipitation. Wednesday will be a high at 25 degrees Celsius, low of 13, 10% chance of precipitation with mostly sunny skies. Thursday, August 14th, a high of 23 degrees Celsius, a low of 11 degrees Celsius. All sunny all the time. High 10% chance of precipitation. Looking at the extended forecasts, I do not see any upper 20s. I see everything in 22, 23, 24 degrees Celsius. Not bad. By the way, the Weather Channel themselves had said that the situation with the weather is crazy. Sorry to hear that, but yeah. Alright, so now what am I talking about? What's going on YouTube? Well, when I go play a video on my BlackBerry, this used to work stellar. But that's not the case anymore. If I go to the, I don't know which network it's on, but I know it's on one of the Wi-Fi networks. Okay, if I go to, for example, let's just say this Discover Card video. If I press it with my finger, it looks like it's going to start, right? There's the start icon for play, right? Hit that, and wah, 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 wah. It says, a communication failure has occurred. The server may be busy. Please try again later. If the problem persists, contact your service provider. I tried this on many different providers, so I guess I need to yell at YouTube a bit. So here we go, YouTube. What the hell did you do it on P4s? This thing plays MP4s, and now we can't play MP4s. What a crock of crap. Of course, there's our video. It says live event playback is not supported by this client. That's not new. No.